Monash Minds is a unique student leadership program offered at Monash University. The aim of the Monash Minds program is to make a difference to Monash students' lives so they can make a difference to the lives of others.
Monash Mumbai is a leadership program for first-year students.
It gives us the opportunity to go to Mumbai and work with Make a Difference Foundation, and we also get mentored by the PhD students from the Monash Academy.
I think for all of us this is an experience to broaden our horizons, not only academically but to make us better global citizens.
So we're here today as part of one of 3 fundraising initiatives which is going to help support the Monash Minds Mumbai program.
We're raising money to support the initiative to help an organisation called Make a Difference. Make a Difference works in India's slums to provide English education for the orphans there.
This really gives the kids a step up in terms of what they can do once they leave the orphanage at 16 years old, and I think it's such a good cause.
I'm actually the treasurer, so hopefully we'll raise lots of money, so I'll have lots of money to count.
Tonight we're having our auction night and trivia night. We're also going to have some Bollywood dancing going on here, which I'm really looking forward to.
We've got 175 at the back anymore. We've got 200 at the back. Sold. Thank you very much, MG.
The Monash Minds Mumbai program raised approximately $10,000. These funds will support 150 children learn English for a year. They paid for a picnic for 80 boys at St Francis Boys Home, and they're contributing to the scholarship fund as part of Vidya School's fundraising.
I'm afraid of not contributing as much as I want to.
I'm afraid of feet, but I feel like that's not something I can say on this.
But I'm scared of Bollywood dancing, can I say that? Yeah. Really scared of that.
Being a medical student, I'm a bit worried about getting dengue fever, but apart from that, I'm really excited.
I think I'm going to find it a little hard not to feel a little selfish, I think, while I'm over. It's, my stresses are limited to exams coming up and assignments being due, and these are people who, have lost their parents or don't know where their meals are coming from, and I think it's going to be a hefty dose of perspective.
I'm nervous about forgetting something. These are books we're giving to each kid as a present in the orphanages we're visiting. So every child will have some pen and paper.
I've tried to prepare myself, but I don't think you can always be fully prepared.
I think I'll be going over a checklist with Alice when I meet up with her later, so hopefully if I've forgotten anything she'll remind me.
Our first day in India was spent shadow teaching in 2 shelter homes. Our day began at St Catherine's Home, where a school is attended by 1,200 children from the local slums. This is a basket that's out the front of the home, and it's a place that people can leave their babies or their children anonymously for collection by the home when they can no longer take care of them, and this happens a couple of times a year, so it's pretty confronting.
You have seen the students sitting behind? They are going to be teachers in your class for the next few hours. They're going to help you all out with your English.
Yes. What's her name? Yes. What is she studying? Very good.
Talking to the Make a Difference volunteers and hearing what they got out of their work, that really showed me that volunteering, you give something to someone, but you also take as much or more in return.
St. Catherine's High School, located in Veera Desai Road, we have 1,224 students.
Wow.
These students all want to learn English,
Yes.
but the parents are not able to pay their fees and meet the expenses. Make a Difference came in here 3 years back, and I feel this is my 3rd year. They have done wonderful job with our children. But my experience is when I go to teach in the class, the children, you can spot them out that these are Make a Difference children. How? Their vocabulary has increased. Even some difficult word comes, they are the one, they will at once stand and say, sister, this is this. I have a student, 10th standard student, who is having cancer patient.
Yeah.
But by grace of God, he has got through.
Wow.
Yes, my teacher has taken lots of trouble. Just 8 days before the exam began, he had an operation. And he was under chemo. Yet, he was determined to go for an exam.
Yeah.
And he has secured 54%.
Wow.
And
So
that
he's
is my
passed.
great achievement. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
We
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's the ability to actually change someone's course in their life. It's the ability to actually give something back to the society. I think all of us are a little bit privileged here. We have a little bit more than we deserve. So there's no harm in giving something back. Like the kids that have been with us for a couple of years, there's an absolute difference in the way that child begins to approach his education.
So what job do you think you would like?
After my school, I want to become a pilot.
A pilot, fantastic.
My name is Nimesh. I complete the school and I want to become an engineer.
An engineer, fantastic. And what about you? What do you want to do when you finish?
I want to become computer engineer.
Computer engineer.
As our way of saying thank you to all of you for having us today, we've bought some books and some pens from our university, Monash University. The words on the front that you can see in the picture, Ancora Imparo, it means I'm still learning, which is what you guys are, and that's what we are as well.
So we're coming back from St. Catherine's, and I think probably the most amazing thing I saw there was the passion that both the teachers and the students have for what they were learning.
They were all so excited in the classrooms and really excited to learn a lot from us. And they wanted to touch my hair, and they did my hair. That's why it's not in an ugly bun. They've improved it.
It was really amazing to see what they're able to achieve with all that they have.
I am personally very happy and grateful for the Make a Difference group that they have made arrangement with you and made arrangement to get you here, and your generosity to spare time and come here, and I am sure the time what you spared is not wasted. Money is not everything, it is necessary evil because we need to get things done. But more than that, human touch and human relationship is very, very important. Spread your happiness, your attitude to these children. With that attitude, they will grow and they will make their money.
That's what makes Make a Difference so amazing, is that it's providing these opportunities for children to make a better life for themselves.
I came across Make a Difference like just through my friend of mine. There was not one person working for it. There was this whole team, like PRs, HRs, the whole people from different stream and ages coming and working together just to educate kids and to bring them out of their life what they have in orphanage.
Hi, I'm Erin. I'm 19 years old and my favourite subjects would be science and maths.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Will, and this is Sabrina.
I really related to the MAD volunteers and seeing how they invest so much of their time and also get so much enjoyment from it. And I really am passionate about teaching. I feel that teaching is definitely something that I want to take on further.
India is over there, yeah?
On day 3, we visited 2 very different hospitals. Whilst we weren't able to film at these locations, the lessons they taught us about the delivery of primary health care in India will stay with us for a very long time.
King Edward Memorial Hospital is surreal. I mean, when we first walked in those doors, it seemed like utter chaos. And I mean, there was a man laying down on a bed and he looked completely dead, just in the emergency room or in the department. That was confronting.
It was chaos. Hundreds of people that were sick and in pain seeking immediate care, dilapidated buildings, chaos everywhere. I am so proud of our Monash students who quickly turned their attention to exploring and uncovering what an amazing provider of healthcare King Edward Memorial Hospital actually is. After a few action-packed and intense days in Mumbai, we enjoyed a relaxing day embracing Indian culture. First, Indian cooking lessons, and then Bollywood dancing lessons.
So what we're trying to teach you all is the basics of the Indian cooking, with which you could go ahead and use whatever that is available once you all go back. Garlic, red chilies, sugar and clarified butter.
Great. So you'll have to go searching the curry leaves now.
Yes.
They're out in the garden.
Yes.
All right. And they're small green colored leaves.
I'll do it.
1/7 time, all right?
Curry leaves. Few.
You can take 1 stalk.
Less.
It was the best thing I've ever eaten. It was wonderful.
Good to see you
Oh,
back.
it's so good to see you. I told the students you're the best choreographer in Bollywood.
Oh.
They're ready to move.
One, two, three, one.
Right, left, both the hands, hit.
It's not a twist, it's a
hit. And then you go behind, right? Right hand will also come.
Then we visited IITB-Monash, where our Monash students explored a potential career in research. They were very lucky to be mentored by passionate PhD students from IITB-Monash.
I hope the introduction will set the context for why Monash is here and why you're here. Mumbai has almost the same population as the whole of Australia put together, right? The Indian Railways carries the entire population of Australia every day. So you need to be where the R&D is happening and where the agenda for the future might be set So it's very, very important for universities that carry out R&D to be connected with that agenda setting process. We're very happy to have you visit over here. You have this introduction session here, and then you're going off with your various shadows, or shadowees I think it is, to look at the work they do, the labs they work in.
We are trying to develop electronic circuits on flexible substrates. The idea being is you can print electronic circuits the way we print our paper these days. IITB-Monash Academy is different because it offers me a different perspective on the same problem. A perspective that my Australian guides offer me on the problem is very different the way my professor in India looks at it.
They're all undergrad students. They're having a look at how we work and what is a typical day of a PhD student at IIT Bombay. So I think it's a wonderful experience for us as well to host them, to show them, oh, we work here, these are our labs, these are our instruments. It's an exciting thing.
Before I visited IITB-Monash, I hadn't really considered research, whereas listening to Akash, who was my mentor, was really eye-opening. The passion he clearly had for the area he was working in, and his drive to find research that was worthwhile, in his words, worthwhile to the public, that could be made into something that would help people.
It really opened my eyes to research, and I feel that it could be a real possibility in my academic career later on.
The Academy has a very special relationship with an organization called Vidya. Some of these students are actually volunteering for Vidya and teaching some of the kids over there who come from underprivileged backgrounds.
Vidya was founded in 1985 by a lady called Rashmi Misra for underprivileged children who are at risk of dropping out of school or lagging behind in classes, because they're usually first generation learners, so their parents never went to school, they do daily manual labour, so they can't really help their children. Either before school or after school, they come to Vidya, they top up their science classes, their maths classes, life skills, and our objective is to make them socially responsible citizens.
Do you guys like science? Yeah? Is it your favourite, or do you prefer English? Maths? Which one?
On day 6, our group visited Dharavi Slums, the home to 600,000 people. What an experience.
When we visited Dharavi, the biggest slum in Mumbai, and the happiness the children had running around, yet coupled with that they were defecating in the street, and there was excrement flowing through gutters and people throwing excrement out of windows into the water they would then drink. Challenging to see kids in that type of situation where they really needed help. That was pretty intense.
On our last day in Mumbai, we returned to the shelter homes. At St Francis Boys' Home, we put on a pizza lunch for them, which was a real novelty to the children. And the children prepared a fabulous concert for us.
This institute is standing here since 106 years. All the reports are written on the faces of these boys. This is said, come and see. I say, come, see, experience, then only believe.
Because my husband's hair is black. Another one says I will wear white dress because my husband's hair is white. Third one says my husband's hair is brown, so I will wear brown dress. And another says my husband's hair is only not there, I will not wear anything.
last afternoon at St Francis Boys Home captured the experience and the generosity that we encountered in Mumbai and was a wonderful way to say farewell.
What's the main message you teach the children in your care?
I tell them never be negative. Whatever hardships are there, find a way out. If you cannot overcome, undergo, but go.
If you had 3 words to summarise your Monash Minds Mumbai experience, what would they be?
3 words? Empowering.
Eye-opening. Intense.
Breathtaking. Vibrant.
Creative. Inspiring.
Is life-changing 1 word or 2? Life-changing with a hyphen.
I think it's really amazing that Monash has supported this, and I think there are a lot of things that I've seen in India that I can apply to my medical course.
It just reminds me that I'm so lucky to have the opportunity to study here at Monash.
It's been incredible that Monash has been able to support me through a program like this that certainly pushed boundaries.
Because the university is behind us in this venture, we really were able to get the most out of it and come back with some really, really positive experiences.
How does it make you feel or think about your academic program and your career in the future?
I study arts law at Monash, so I have a history component and a French component, but I'm definitely considering taking up Hindi as well. We're all from different courses. I know most are from medicine-related courses, but it's targeting the whole person. It's not just a course-related thing. So as much as this is helping me with my course, it's more building myself personally.
Well, I'm hugely grateful to Monash University for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I really don't think that I would ever get this chance to actually meet such an inspiring group of youth. At the same time, I don't think that I would ever have the chance to actually come to Mumbai and see volunteering in action.
I made the right choice coming to Monash. I know that for many of the students here, there was definitely some choice as to which university we were going to, but I think that this program really shows that Monash is ready to take risks, ready to be progressive, ready to show itself as a world leader in education.
I'm really proud to be a Monash student.